and welcome to the SimmBros Pod.
Woo! We're back. I mean, couldn't be more back today. Episode 15.
15. It's a lot. I'm Chris.
I'm Cam.
And together, we're the SimmBros.
We're here to help you win your 20s. And people, yes, we are still alive, especially me. We just completed our half marathon last weekend. How did it go?
Crazy experience. Honestly,
Oh my God.
different experience than I've ever had, and I've run a
Really?
couple. Yeah, just because
Okay.
the weather, it's just there's a lot of dings.
we're
And
gonna get into
it also started way early so it's a long we'll get into it. It was definitely a crazy experience and one of the most unique half marathon experiences I've gone through. But as your first one, what's sort of your thoughts?
Oh, so many thoughts, too many thoughts. Extremely high level, still corporate. It was tough. It was tough. I pushed myself harder than I've pushed myself in any other situation in my life. I said immediately after, at least in my head, I don't know if I said out loud, I don't even know what happened, but I said, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
I think you said it once. You said it. I did you?
100%. 100%. I mean, looking back, it doesn't seem that bad, but in that moment, no question about it, man.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ever mimic it. That's why you love
You can't fake it. Yeah.
race day and whatever. Like you can run 11 miles by yourself, but it just, when you have to complete it and you don't want to stop. We didn't stop running the whole time.
No.
We ran the whole time. No walking breaks, no anything.
No, and there was a lot of people walking.
Yeah.
A lot of people walking. A lot of people splayed out on the sides.
That's what I told you that was going to happen. You're going to see
Stretching.
people they start falling like
Walking,
flies. But the
yeah.
only reason why you couldn't really do it this time is because you're on the Golden Gate Bridge. There's no really place to
It was rough, man.
to go.
Yeah, people walking on the Golden Gate Bridge and you're trying to run to get a good time.
Yeah,
It's
it's
tough.
terrible.
It's a tough combo.
Yeah, that was high level. So let's probably, go into all of it. But before, would you do another half? Would you do a full? Would you do an ultra?
Oh,
How are you feeling about the whole running thing? Because usually what happens is
Yeah.
people do one
Yeah.
and then they're like, I want to do another one. 'Cause
Right.
that's how I felt.
yeah. I can tell you right now, I'm not doing an ultra for I mean, we're
I don't
talking.
think
If we're talking about a long time, a very, very, very long time, and a lot has to change in the meantime. Ultra marathoners are a different breed.
We saw them on the course.
We saw them. I
Crazy.
posted about Andy Glaze, and that kind of went viral.
Yeah.
Just because people understand that this guy's different, built different. Andy Glaze is an ultra marathoner. He runs at least 100 miles a week. He's run different 100-mile races, 200, 300-mile races. It takes days.
100 miles.
He loses like 20 pounds.
How long do you even, driving 100 miles still takes a while.
Oh my God.
Driving 200 miles is it's not like, oh, it's still a drive.
No, that's a significant drive.
Running. You're running that.
Think about you-
on foot.
70 miles an hour. That's 3 hours if you're
Yeah, and that's if you're
200 miles.
cooking. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Let's dive
No, you
in.
didn't answer. Would you do it or not?
Oh, yes, I did actually. I would do a marathon. I would also do another half.
Clip that.
Yeah, clip it, I guess, whatever. I would do a marathon. I want to do a marathon. I know I need to work on my zone 2 in the meantime.
I think you could also there's two ways you can think about it. You can do a marathon, which is more long distance. You can also try to do a 10K or something for actual time. Hit that at,
those are
6
It's
something
crazy.
per mile.
Those are really different goals.
No, I know. And people
like-
will say that sometimes those 10Ks are actually harder than the marathon.
I believe it.
Running
Yeah,
way
no.
harder.
People always said the hardest distance was the 1600, I believe.
Yeah, which is 1 mile.
It was 800.
800 is half a mile.
Yeah,
'cause-
the 800 was the hardest because you're full sprint the whole time. You have to be.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it's 400, which is like 1 lap. 800 is 2 laps.
Two
So,
laps. No, and you got to be sprinting the whole time. You're basically going the same speed.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, we'll see. We'll run a marathon. I don't know not the SF one. Because it's just too much.
At least
we
not
got
for time.
a lot of words to talk about the SF marathon. First of all, San Francisco, you just got to be better.
Oof.
We'll get into that. So yeah, let's start a marathon.
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, no, we should know. Start from all the way in the beginning.
I'm-
I don't know how far you want to go. You want to do from the shakeout run or from the night before?
Oh yeah, I was
Start?
thinking that before, but shakeout run is actually probably good. Let's start with the shakeout run.
Okay, so I get back.
Yeah. On Saturday, the run was on Sunday. So on Saturday, Chris gets back from the gym, I believe, or hooping, playing basketball.
Yeah.
And we went for a shakeout run. We were trying to figure out what the pace A is going to look like, what our signals are going to be. I still don't think you got my signals towards the end.
No, I was just going. Yeah.
When I did this, sometimes I also do this because I'm listening to music.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Or you saying do this, people are listening.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Putting my hand in a another one kind of motion.
Yeah, like keep going.
Keep
like,
going.
faster,
Sometimes I'm listening to music and like they're like, and I want another one or whatever.
Exactly.
And then like I'll just do it. And then that was our signal for him to speed up.
Yeah.
Or,
so
let's
back this up. So we were the shakeout run. So what we were trying to do this whole time was that I was going to be pacing you.
Yes.
Right? Making sure you stayed on pace.
Yes.
So that's where the whole I'm running a little bit in front, right? Just to make sure that you are staying on the pace we want to be at, right? So that was how we started.
I'm just getting memories right now.
Yeah, that was how. So, but we honestly had never run before ever.
Ever.
So it was good that we did this shakeout run just to
never.
understand how this would work.
100%.
So yeah, we did a shakeout run.
And we were running the shakeout run at about 9:30.
And you were already telling me I was going too fast.
Yes, 9:30 pace, because I was like, I know I've practiced these runs before. If I go out anything faster than 9:30, I know I've no more gas after like mile 6 or mile 7.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, we got to start slow, then maybe speed up towards the end. And he was like, no, you'll be fine.
But I kept telling you that
you'll speed up.
Race day, it's just different. You can't, and you will never know it until you do it, but now you understand.
Yeah, I do.
That it's just different. So I already said we were going to be running faster than 9:30. He's like, well, no.
I
already knew because
of the hills. I was
like, had the adrenaline, and it just doesn't matter. Like, you just are running faster just for no reason, right?
And everybody's telling us that the hills are bad. I'm like, okay,
yeah, they're just hills, whatever. So we're just thinking about
sucks, but like whatever.
We do the shakeout run. All right, done.
Yeah, shakeout run was cool. Like, we're good. You know, night comes, we eat heavy carbs, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know if you know Mike from work. He said he was going for 700 grams of carbs for the last week.
Wow.
700 grams.
Like all together, obviously.
All together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, that's unbelievable.
I mean, you have to carb load. If you really are carb loading, is like, if you're really doing it, you do it the whole week.
Yeah. Whole week. Exactly. He was doing it.
Yeah.
Like 700 a day for a week.
Oh, a day? I thought it was 700 for the week.
No. He like 500. He said he had to stop.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean,
but no, he's in very good shape. So like, I trust Mike.
No, of course. And isn't he running? He's the one running 100 miles, right? No, sorry, 50.
No,
the
that's
other
10,
guy. 10. Well, whatever.
Shout
out Mike, both of them. They're cool guys.
Sick.
But all right, get to the point. Yeah.
So that night, we're both. I mean, we know we have an early wake up.
I just didn't want to do it at all. I
set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. I don't know, what time did you set your alarm for?
Like 4:50. I was just
4:50.
And we were talking about it all night as we were like, dude, I don't want to.
And we were going to bed at like midnight.
Oh yeah, I would have bed at like 12:30. It was just not.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad.
Like this one again. All the races I've done have started promptly around like 8 a.m. Right?
7.
Like 6:30 start is crazy.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. I mean, like you can't start that early.
No.
And it was even earlier for the full marathon.
5:15, and then for the ultra was 10:15 p.m. the day before, which is crazy. Shout out Ethan, by the way.
Yeah, always.
He'll listen to this. He said he wants to be on the pod soon.
Oh,
he will. He do ultra, and he finished 3rd in his age group.
Oh yeah, we'll get it.
Or he averaged around 8 minutes per mile, or like I think it was 8:03, or
that's
maybe even under 8 for 52.
That's
miles.
Unbelievable. He'll be 52. On the pod too.
It's insane.
He'll be
like,
on the pod.
I can't even fathom that.
No.
I could never.
No.
Could never.
No.
Insane. But
anyway.
So you wake up.
Yeah, wake up. It was terrible.
And then the funny part is that I was just like,
you didn't care.
The difference.
You just didn't care, which I think you didn't care too much, honestly. Just like when it came to the run, like you cared, like actually doing the run. But the you didn't care. No. You forgot this. You forgot that.
I lost my sunglasses.
He lost the sunglasses. Forgot his bib for a second, which would have been really bad.
It's actually not. It wouldn't have been that bad. I just would have lost my time. But yeah, I would have got no pictures. But yeah, fair.
They don't let you run though.
No, you should. I don't know. I think it's only NYC where they actually kick you out. But I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But they wouldn't have been like, no, you can't run unless it's like that sanctioned. I'm not sure if it's that sanctioned.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in the morning you forgot your bib.
Yep.
You had a piece of sourdough toast. No, you brought a water, but no electrolyte.
I knew I didn't even want the water, but I took it anyway. I was frazzled. And I'm just going to say what I'm going to say, that this is just another day for me.
Oh my God.
This was a race for him. So I was just like, I definitely didn't lock in like I was if I was running a marathon and all that stuff, right? So I definitely didn't do my best that way, right? But it's fine. Like, it was your race, and this is what we were here to make your first race be the best race possible.
I guess that's true.
That was my point. I was the support system.
Anyway, that is true. Had a bagel. I couldn't even eat it, man. First of all, I was on no sleep. Plus, I was nervous.
Yeah,
it was a bad combo. So like, that no bagel. Just popped a goo right before we get some stretching done. We get some videos in, and then we get to the starting line, man.
Yeah. Well, first you were telling me I had to go to the bathroom. and you didn't know that.
Oh, right.
He thought the race started promptly at 6:30, and anyone who's run a race before, again, that's a total honest mistake.
Yeah, 100%.
But anyone who's run a race before knows that like it only starts when you start. Like you can start at any time. Like the first corral might start at 6:30, but like you can just go past.
I guess no, that makes
whatever
sense.
you want. Like it's not like, oh my god, we're gonna start the marathon clock now, and if you don't start at 6:30, like that's gonna be negative against your time. No, your bib has like lasers.
That's
in it,
what I thought,
and it's able to keep track of your time that way. So I had to go to the bathroom. You did too. Might as well just get it done.
Yeah.
And then we were off. It was again, we were off, and you know when you start off on any race, right? It's very congested.
So
to start.
congested.
I actually it was so congested to the point where I almost slipped like 2 minutes in.
It was very funny.
And everyone was like, whoa, whoa,
I needed that laugh.
Yeah.
Like some guy was like, I thought we almost lost.
I really did almost slip, but I was wearing a tank top and things were slippery.
That would have been bad. It was on pavement.
Yeah, I mean, it was terrible. We didn't even talk about like how cold it was. I mean, it's July and it's drizzling the whole time.
And
like
it's cold
wet.
too.
It feels like it's like in the fall or winter time.
It was so foggy and misty.
No
and
sun.
Wet.
It's July 27th or whatever.
I was wearing sunglasses because that's just how I run.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And literally when you wear sunglasses in like fog and mist, the glasses get super fogged up and you can't see.
Yep.
And then it's like why is this even happening? Where's the sun?
Again,
where's the sun?
As your support system, I took your sunglasses and wore them.
Thank you. I was just holding them.
Yeah, I was like, no, don't hold them. Like you wouldn't even want to put them. Like
I didn't even think about that. I was just like, dude, my pockets were also so full with all the goos and the headphones. I shouldn't have brought my headphones, by the way. I shouldn't. I guess
no, bro, because
I guess
they would have run out of battery.
No, but
you also could have put them in the gear check. Like that's the thing. I asked you. That's what I did, right? So like,
anyway,
but yeah, so mile 1, everything was
good.
It was pretty easy.
It was great.
They were all telling us about these hills, and there was like no hills.
Like it was just like a little up, a little down. I was like,
not
I mean,
much.
tiny, literally tiny. I was like,
for the first couple, like we were pretty much chilling.
This is chilling.
Yeah, you got to take I mean, no one wants to hear from me. Like this is your first one. Take us through how you feel.
I still want to hear from you.
I'll chime in, but like take us through how you were feeling, right? Because it was on my job to just like keep pushing. I tried to keep going.
You asked for it. So here's actually what my recounting of the half marathon. Mile 1, mile 2, easy. Which I was actually like, sometimes like when I run the first 2 miles, you kind of got to ease your way into it. Or it's just like, okay, now like you got to tell your body to realize that, hey, we're running now. Okay. But for some reason, maybe it was just the adrenaline, maybe it was the vibes, it was everybody running around me. I was good to go those first 2 miles. I was cooking. Mm-hmm. And then we actually saw
running a good pace too, right?
Yeah, we were definitely running good pace. I think it was 9.
Yeah, we were already running at 9. So
9 flat, which is already 30 seconds faster.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I ran 9 flat many times in like the first couple miles. That always felt good. It's later on, so that's why I was still a little bit nervous. Then Chris saw somebody that he knew randomly, which is also crazy that happened. He saw one person that he knew like mile 1 or mile 2. Either way, we kept pushing. Mile 3 was the first hill. I believe it was mile 3. Maybe mile 3.
I don't even remember. I think it was mile 3.
I think it was mile 3. Mile 3 was the first hill. And you know what? That hill like was pretty intense. I remember looking up like, oh, dang, like these are the hills that they're talking about.
Yeah.
You go up it. I mean, like at least this was the widest hill that we had. Mm-hmm. You on the way up, just everybody's walking. Yeah, everybody's on the side. Like it's a tough hill. It knocks some people out. Mm-hmm. We stayed in stride. We kept going. I'm always thinking uphill. Right foot. Just put the right foot down and step hard. So we got up that first hill, which again probably took about a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Really wasn't that bad, grand scheme of things. But at the time, I was like, oh dang, like that was actually pretty tough.
Yeah,
I'm looking at my heart rate. And it's my heart rate, if I start running, it's going to be in the 180s, 190s. Damn. But that after the hill, I was at 198 or 199. Wow. And I'm telling Chris, slow down. I'm doing the slow down hand motion. And he's like, what? And he starts speeding up.
No, I mean, I just was going. I didn't know. Like, it's hard. It's really hard to keep looking back all the time.
Yeah, I know. You actually were looking back a lot.
Yeah, I looked back so many times.
No, 100%. And you would look, it's funny, you look back the wrong way, and I'd be on the other side.
Yeah, and then but people, I'm like looking back at, they think I'm looking back at them. Right. It's like, no, I'm not.
No. That's funny. But anyway, yeah. So I would tell Chris, slow down. But anyway, what I do love about, what comes up must go down. The downhill my heart rate slowed down because you're not really pushing yourself as hard. You're really just kind of stopping yourself from falling more than anything. So just like that's all momentum. Boom, heart rate gets back down to a normal, which is absolutely not normal, but for me at the time was normal, like a 184, 186.
Yeah.
We keep pushing. Mile 4, mile 5. I'm cooling. Like this is the best I've felt. Usually when I'm running, I'm always checking my watch to see how far I've ran. And like I get that's also if you run by yourself, I think it's a healthy thing.
Exactly.
But I'm always checking my watch to see how far I've ran, like seeing where I'm at. During this race, I really wasn't checking where I was at. I was kind of just
I was checking a lot.
Oh, 100%. And like I mean, obviously when I would see the mile markers, you'd see the mile markers, but I was just kind of like, oh, 1 foot in front of the other, like we're good. Then mile 6.
I think I messed you up on this too, though. Right?
And then mile 6.
Yeah.
How did you mess me up?
Either mile 6 or something. I said we were halfway, even though we only went through mile
that was
6.
7.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But no, the 6 was the first hill, the first really bad hill to get up.
Right onto Golden Gate.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
So the SF Marathon gets up onto the Golden Gate Bridge, which is again, if you think about it, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But because there's so many people and the Golden Gate Bridge is so narrow, it actually gets super congested.
Well, at first I thought
slows you down.
first I thought they were gonna close the entire Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, so you can run where the cars are driving.
That's what I thought, because that's what you do in like regular marathons.
Yeah. No,
like all
I've
the
seen
roads
videos.
are closed off.
Yeah.
Like that's what I assumed. That's why I thought it was cool. It was like
You're
gonna leave the roads open.
Yeah.
Like, and especially since there was a cutoff time of 3 hours for the half marathon, which is like that's not like
crazy.
It's not crazy.
That's not like
it's not.
Like 3 hours. What is that?
Yeah, no, I know it's like so. Well, I mean, 9 minutes per mile, or no, 9:30 is 2 hours, right?
Yeah, so
or 9 minutes is 2 hours.
10 minutes is 2 hours because that's
okay.
100. Oh wait, no,
9
minutes is 2 hours
because we were 8:54.
So like,
yeah.
if you go walking, like your walking pace is probably gonna be like 18 to 20.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. So
that's not that.
And
bad.
also, it made it seem like they would have the Golden Gate Bridge open because we started so early.
Yes,
like, whatever. That's besides the point. Yeah, it was bad. So that first
we're running on the walking part of the Golden Gate Bridge.
So it's not even anything cool. Like I could do this tomorrow if I wanted to. Like it's not even fun.
Yeah, that actually would be really cool if you could walk on the actual Golden Gate Bridge.
That's what I thought it was.
But anyway,
budget cuts, they're cheap.
We're walking on the bridge, and I think just naturally our pace slowed down just because. I mean, look, we're weaving between people, but you can't weave between everybody.
No,
and like. Sometimes people are walking. Sometimes people are running really fast.
There's ultra marathoners there too. There's people
so,
running the actual marathon there too.
Congested.
And also, like, what I was saying is why this was different than all the other races I've done, because usually by mile 6, you're at a point where you're around nobody. Like, it's just a few people here and there, and there's so much space. Again, I only have I've only have familiarity running the LA half marathons and marathons, but all of those, like, once you get to mile 2 or 3, you're cooling. Like, there's a lot of people like dissipated, right? Because it's there's the lane, every street is taken down. Like, you can run anywhere you want in the street.
Like, if you're a driver, the marathon should be the worst day of your life because everything should be closed down.
Exactly.
It should be. I feel like nothing was closed down.
Not really.
Maybe that one residential street.
Yeah, maybe.
That's it.
Even where like the start line was, like just there, but nothing around it at all.
No,
like everyone was moving. So
100%. So that was super annoying. I didn't even really get into it. The uphill to get to the Golden Gate Bridge, that was devastating. That was pretty bad. That's the mile 6. All the videos people talk about.
Oh, that was the one where
It's
you hill.
It's straight uphill.
I remember that. So all those videos, with the sounds, right?
I'm trying to remember because this wasn't the one that was so bad. Like
no, I remember the one. I know the one we're talking.
Yeah. So this mile 6 was, oh god, and. So I was just like thirsty. I'm popping goose.
That's another
no
story.
aid stations. I'm just trying some water I can.
We just
get
made a video on this.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll get into this more later. But the SF Marathon has to be better.
And
it has to be better. There's not enough. It just wasn't working. And maybe it was because of the volunteers. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like. There was no.
Well, when you put it at 5:15 a.m.
I know.
Like, what do you expect? And you put it at 5:15 a.m. You would think you would close something down.
Yeah, no, I know.
So you can't
both ways, right?
You
think you would be having the Golden Gate Bridge open if you're starting a race so early. Yet it's not. Yet you have no aid stations. Yet you're also running on the Golden Gate Bridge. So like, you have to figure out that there needs to be aid stations in between areas. Like it was just
something's got.
It was really bad. I didn't drink water the whole time. Like. Because it wasn't even there wasn't even water available.
Make the time later so that there's more volunteers.
Yep.
Or keep it at the same time and close stuff down.
Yeah.
And just have the infrastructure be better.
Yeah.
Anyway, digress. after mile 6, there was an aid station, or at least there was like a fan cheering section right before you went onto the Golden Gate Bridge, which also was a 1x1.
Yeah, I know.
Remember like that low turn to the right? I don't know if you remember. It was like, I mean, we're talking about super narrow. It was a 1. You could maybe get 2 people. And so I'm walking, and I don't want to be walking because I'm trying to beat a time.
Yep.
But anyway, another time I digress. Finally, we're running down the Golden Gate Bridge, which is so long, by the way.
Yeah,
I felt like we were walking.
It actually really is a long time.
I feel like we were running on that forever.
Yeah.
It was, oh my God.
And you knew you had to go back. That was the crazy part. You knew you had to turn back around.
Yes. And then, so finally, after crossing Golden Gate Bridge, which I think was like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, maybe?
Yeah, probably at least that. Yeah.
Right. We meet another one of our friends. Who
from
again?
Los Angeles.
So from Los Angeles, so random.
Yeah.
The fact that we even saw each other is absolutely insane to me.
Because you don't know when someone starts.
No, you don't know when someone starts. Yeah. Even if somebody right next to you, but you're not looking for them, right?
Yeah.
So
crazy.
anyway, so that was pretty crazy. But right after that hill, right after that Golden Gate Bridge, you go down a little bit. It's a slight downhill, and I had free bird going in my ears. I was flying. That was the fastest mile we got. It was like 8 and 9.
Yeah, I remember you because you even pulled ahead of me.
Yeah, what did you see?
Well, I mean, we were chilling. Like I was always ahead of you because, like, obviously I'm trying to pace this, and then you just start like pulling ahead of me, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? And you just feel that. So I was like, oh, we're like that right now.
Yeah. So you said, oh, we're like that.
That's what I thought. I was like, we're good. Oh, we're gonna really like cook.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But then you're like, slow down.
I had to say, okay, so I had the free bird, the guitar solo, if anybody knows. If you know, you know.
Yep.
And it was going, and I was feeling so good. So we were running like an 8-minute mile. It was slightly downhill. It was perfect.
I think it was even 7-something. I remember.
Maybe it was 7-something. It was like, we were cooking.
Yeah.
And like for the rest of the time, it was like 9, low 9s. I think
it was being low 9s, and then we got some 7s.
And then there was 110.
Yeah.
The 10 was the uphill.
Yeah, but it's okay. Good. Yeah. Keep going.
Feeling so good. And then I saw my heart rate was at like 196. I said, okay, we got to slow down again. Finally, this is how I felt. So 13 miles, obviously. I forgot that we had to go back up to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, I was already thinking that.
I really did forget. So after the Golden Gate Bridge, on that downhill, I'm pushing. I feel really good because I'm like, we're done. There's no more.
Well, so what happens is you go off the Golden Gate Bridge and you go on to like more of this beaten path, right?
And then
you're going downhill. So Cam thought it was done, right?
I thought it was just downhill from there.
No, but I was always thinking in my head, like, I knew we had to get back up. I just didn't know when it was, right? I was like, how is this? Where is this going to end? We're not going to end on the ocean.
It's like 10 miles.
Yeah, we're not going to end on the ocean. That's what I was thinking to myself. But I didn't know. I literally didn't look at the race course at all, so I just had no idea what was happening.
I probably should have.
Yeah, I told you you're like, I want to be surprised.
Boy, was I surprised.
I know.
So after those sprinting miles at like, I think it was mile 9 and 10, you gotta go back up. And we went back up, and that was the worst mile.
I think at mile 10 or mile 9 and mile 10, we were like, feeling good. We got 3 left, like your mom threw on a 5.
Right.
Andy Glaze. But I knew we had to get up, and we hadn't gotten up the hill yet. And then we saw that hill.
The hill was actually like, not even joking. It was terrifying.
No, the craziest hill I've run.
It was like when I saw it, my heart skipped a beat because I was like,
did it actually? You were like, I don't know if I would do this.
No, I knew I was gonna do it.
Like walk.
I was just more like, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah, exactly.
It was more like I know.
Bro. It was really. It wasn't like, oh, this. No, it kept going. Like it really.
It
was
going.
like a 5-minute hill. A 5-minute
uphill.
5 minutes.
Straight
5
uphill.
minutes.
Everybody's walking.
Yeah.
Everybody's walking, and we're just going. All we're doing is we're going uphill, and I'm like,
yeah.
And my watch is getting loose, so I can't see my heart rate. But I again, it had to have been high 190s, maybe low 200s. Yeah. I'm serious. I was like pushing more than I've ever pushed.
It was really bad. Like I think they call it like there's Boston's Heartbreak Hill. Like I imagine that's probably just as bad.
Oh
right?
My god! Yeah. That was terrible.
Terrible. It didn't really stop because you usually when you turn once you usually are like, okay, we made it. No, but you get to turn like 4 times. Yes. It was a 4-minute hill, like 4 minutes. You have the time where you start the hill and the time where you end the hill. Like they show you.
Yeah,
that's how
bad it is. Yeah. Oh my god! So I'm literally holding on for dear life. By the grace of God,
I got really ahead of you there.
Yeah. Oh,
Taylor was making.
Yes.
Our friend Taylor was saying you kept looking back trying to find him because normally I was able to see you. This time, I wasn't able to see.
He was way ahead of me. I was like, "Is he gonna slow down?" Like, I wouldn't be mad if he.
I stopped up there.
Yeah, I know you stopped.
Yeah,
I was like, "Is he gonna slow down?" I couldn't move any faster. Yeah, I promise you, I couldn't move any faster than I did. And
yeah, so I was just thinking, I just don't want to go slow here. I'm just gonna get up.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, get up. Yeah, because it was bad.
No, even for bro, it was definitely bad.
It was bad.
Like
it was bad.
It was a bad hill. Yes. It was not easy. No, you still had to run. Like it was. No. It kept going.
There was a guy
next to me again while you loved the running community. You're just like, dude, what is this? I said, I don't know, dude. This is crazy. Yeah. Like this is crazy.
So anyway, dude, finished the hill.
Yep.
And I'm done. I'm gassed. And we're at mile like probably 11 point something. Guess what? We got to go back on the.
Before you even talk about finishing, so when you finish the hill, though, there's an aid station, but it's not. It's really crammed, right? Remember?
Right.
And then everybody has to walk.
Yeah,
it's so small that you have to walk, and it's just like this doesn't make sense. Like this is not how a marathon should be going.
Yes.
You should not have to like be forced to walk.
Yes.
And that's why would it, like I get an aid station would technically be there, but it needs to be more space. Like you can't just have it there where everyone's gonna pile up right after the hit.
That's exactly what happened. Everybody piled up, and you're walking, and like, or at least you're running really, really slow.
Yeah.
And for that time, I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
But anyway, go back down the bridge, which felt like forever.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it, but as the music I was listening to, songs I was very familiar with, they just felt so slow. I feel like the song, because I was like, okay, we're about a mile and a half away. That's probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's 5 songs. That's all I kept thinking that to my head. That's about 5 songs, 5 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Why did these songs just go on forever? That's how like time moves so slow because I was just so exhausted.
Yeah. No, it did.
Anyway, once we hit mile 12, Chris looks at me, he said, last mile, we got to push.
Yeah, that was time to go because you were earlier on.
And I was done. But I actually at the start of mile 12, I felt pretty good.
No, listen, this is the only reason why I said that is because I remember talking to you when you're going down the bridge the first time. And I was like, okay, you ready? Like the last 3 miles, we're going to push.
Yes.
And you were like, yeah, I'm great. I'm feeling great.
Yeah,
let's do it now. And then so I was like, okay, good.
Downhill.
No. Yeah, so then I go back to you like, bro, are you ready? And also we were trying to get under like 854 or something, 855. So we had to go. Like, we had to go. Yeah. And I was like, are you ready to go?
No. No, I was not. I should have said no.
No. Of course, you had to push as hard as you could.
And then, mile 12, I remember you said.
Mile 12 was pretty good.
Yeah, mile 12, you're like, we have 1 mile to go. Let's go. And I was like, all right.
Because it was 12.1. Yeah. I knew we had 12.1.
And I was like, oh, thank God.
Still 1 mile takes, like,
That mile took forever. That was, not like it took us a while to run it. That mile, the last 12 to 13 mile took forever. Like just mentally, I don't know why.
No,
I felt like we were running forever, and then you're like, all right, we're at 12.2. I'm like, oh, by 12.2?
Yeah, barely.
Just 0.1?
Yeah.
I'm running forever. We're at 12.5. Like, oh my God, we got half mile to go. Like, it's terrible.
Not bad, bro. You were there, though. We were there.
And then, like, I think it was like around like 12.8, 12.9. You get off the bridge.
And I was like, where's the end?
Yes. This is another sick joke. Yeah. This SF Marathon pulled
sick joke.
After mile 12.8, you get off the bridge. I'm exhausted. I'm done.
I think it was even later. I think it was like 12.9 something.
Maybe. And I'm literally, because I see people, there are people lining, so I'm like, oh, the finish line's right there.
Yeah,
let's go, that's awesome. No, that people keep running. I'm like, why are people still running?
Yeah.
Where's this darn finish line? Wow, you gotta go back uphill to finish it out.
It's crazy. It's diabolical.
I remember, this is at like 13 miles.
It's 12.1. It's not 13. It's 13.1.
Yep. I stepped just a little wrong, and like it kind of like I stumbled a little bit. Like very slightly, and I felt my brain like, oh, your brain is not fully there. Like you feel you're like a little disoriented, a lot disoriented. I was like, oh my God, that's okay.
So I didn't know where you were. Yeah. I got ahead again.
Yeah, it was a little scary because I was like, okay, you're a little disoriented. You like,
that's crazy. You felt
that because I stepped and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I'm thinking is don't pass out before the run. Just finish the run,
and that will stop right there. And we're back.
Yeah, took a wrong step, almost passed out. Genuinely,
I really didn't know this.
Genuinely,
because I can't see you that far.
Like, or just not even. Sorry, didn't almost pass out. I just knew I was super disoriented.
Yeah, you were like, "Where am I?"
Did I say that?
No.
Oh.
No. Sorry, I'm just saying. Like, this is how you were. You were like, in your head.
It wasn't concussed. It was not like where am I? It was like what? Why is my body moving?
Okay.
It was like I couldn't even think where am I?
Okay.
I knew where I was.
Yeah.
It's more just like I don't feel 100% here right now.
Okay.
Anyway,
again, I don't know any of this because I just see you move.
No, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what it feels like.
Yeah, I know
because it's like it also was like a different me.
Yeah.
Anyway, finally crossed the finish line.
Well, we actually before we even cross the finish line, like you get up past the hill and there's still like a little bit time left. So I am ahead, like looking for you. The reason why I'm looking for you is because this guy at the start was like, dude, it's gonna be great. When we get to the finish line, they're gonna have the video. We're gonna do our handshake, and it's gonna be the best time ever. So I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like this was before the race even started. So like I could have finished like 10 seconds earlier, but I'm like, okay, let me just wait for him, right? Let me just wait for him because we do our handshake, and obviously it doesn't happen because you're pretty disoriented and don't know where you are.
Okay, actually, helpful context. Thank you. Not only do I not know where I am, I seriously do not remember crossing the finish. I don't remember crossing.
I wanted to do the handshake. I didn't do anything.
I don't remember crossing the finish.
That's crazy.
I didn't. There was not a thought in my mind that was like, do this handshake right now.
Yeah. No. We were gonna do it right in front, and the video was gonna get us.
It wasn't gonna happen. It was not gonna happen. I could guarantee it wasn't gonna happen.
So we finished.
Finished the marathon. I don't know where you came from. I just know. I was running. I drop an AirPod.
Yeah.
I'm so disoriented.
Well, this was funny. So, okay, he finishes the race. Now it's from my perspective. I finish first, and I go like yell in the camera, and then because I'm waiting for him because I saw the camera, so I was like, okay, we're gonna do something, and he just goes to the other side or whatever, not to the camera, and then he's like laying on or like leaning on something, and he's like, bro, I need your help. So he needs like me to like help him assist you in walking. So we're right up on this area like. Pretty much like the wall of the race, right?
Yeah,
so like there's a barrier, the railing. Yeah, exactly. And there's like a couple people standing or like near the railing. And you're like, I need a minute, right? And there's a guy in front of us just has no idea who we are. And he can even see that like you're like a little bit disoriented.
Yeah, I'm not tired.
Yeah,
like it's past tired.
Yeah, because you needed me to like kind of make you walk straight. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
100%.
So the guy at first is like, you good? And then you drop the AirPod. And I'm like, so I'm just staring. I see the AirPod on the floor for like 3 seconds. I'm like, are you going to pick that up?
Couldn't do it.
So I go pick it up.
I remember dropping the AirPod. I remember also like, that might be gone. Really? I might need to get
I was like, are you just going to, like, because I let it stay there for like 3 seconds. Because I was like, are you just going to let it stay there? Like, are you going to let it go?
I couldn't pick it up. If I went to go reach it, I would have been done. I would have fallen.
Might have been done.
And I would have not gotten it.
Might have been done.
So I'm actually glad I didn't go try to pick it up. Thank you for picking it up for me.
I would go pick it up, but the guy asked you like 3 times, are you good?
What did I say? I don't know.
You're like, yeah, I'm good. And you were like, we got away from it. But yeah, you were like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And so.
Anyway. Yeah.
So yeah, he asked you. So he knew people could see. People could see that you might have not been in your best shape.
No, I mean, by far. We also have a few semi-viral videos, nice, on TikTok, showing exactly what I looked like after I finished the race. And the best one is the start of the race versus the end.
You were so happy at the
start. So happy at the start.
This, we're great. He's locked in, and then at the end he's hunched over like Jimmy Butler from
Game 5
in the NBA Finals against the Lakers.
And
even to the point where like you made me go get the banana.
I don't
even grab it.
I don't remember being hunched over.
Wow.
You
really don't remember.
No,
this?
No.
Wow.
I definitely remember trying to take steps and those steps just not being there. You know, they just were not. It really felt like the only way I can compare it is like it felt like I was super drunk.
That's why you looked like you were drunk.
Yes, like I was like walking.
Yeah, exactly.
I was super wobbly.
Yeah, exactly.
I was a little. Yeah. That's the only like. If you're trying to feel like what I felt like, I had no control. Wow. I had none. I mean, the good thing is that unlike being drunk, after like 5 minutes, I was good.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I couldn't step anywhere. I was holding my arm around Chris. All your friends came up. Yeah. We also met up with everybody at the end, which was really cool. And some of Chris' friends and my friends too pull up. They're like, "Is he okay?" Yeah,
they're like, "Is he okay?"
And like, I'm like,
He really wasn't okay.
I was not okay, definitely not.
Because I tried to I was like, okay, he's good. whatever. He's still hunched over, but he's fine. Like, he doesn't need me. And then I'll go try to film a video. And you're like, bro, come back. I'm like, you could just like sit down somewhere.
Yeah, you always have me sit down. Dude, we were in the middle of the road.
It was also super cold. It just wasn't great vibes at all. Like, but like those vibes weren't great. But but when you finish a race, there's actually nothing better.
Can I take this?
I'll let you take. Listen, this is what I've been saying the whole time.
Can I take this one?
You finally understood.
After I leaned against a tree for about 7 minutes, drank some water, ate a granola bar, saved my life. I finally was starting to regain consciousness, and I could, walk without being wobbly.
Yeah.
And I so we were just huddled by this tree. This family next to me asked me to take a picture of them. It was like 4 people, 2 runners. I think it was a pregnant wife and then another kid.
I didn't even see the picture.
And I took a picture of them. And as I'm taking a picture of them, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, why am I getting emotional? Like, this is... And then I realized, like, this is such a beautiful moment.
Was this after or before those 2 guys, or that couple came up to us?
I think it was before.
Okay, so good. So the couple was probably what got you.
No, actually, it really wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was more like I was just getting emotional. I don't know why looking at this couple or this family, whatever, particularly got me emotional. Maybe because they were just like so supportive. Mm-hmm. They're so proud or whatever. I was like, dang, that's beautiful. Yeah. Like, that's beautiful.
It's running.
And then I literally started like not breaking down, but I was crying. You
were crying,
dude, 100%. I wasn't even hiding it either. And I said a lot. I still don't remember 100% what I said, but I definitely said, I did it.
Yeah.
Like, I told myself I couldn't do it so many times.
That was great. That was good. That was good. That got me too. That was like, you told yourself you couldn't do it.
Yeah, that got you? Okay, I'm glad. I was like,
I didn't cry, but I was like,
you felt it.
Yeah, I felt that one. That was real.
I told myself I couldn't do it. I'd never do it. I'd never end up here. I'd never do it. And I did it.
Yeah.
And I did it faster than I ever did it before by like an average of 33 seconds a mile. Yeah. That's unbelievable. Yeah. In the most steep hills, terrible conditions. Yeah. It's raining. Yep. I feel terrible. My stomach is turning right now. And I did it. And I was just like, I understood, like, this is why people do it, man. Mm-hmm. Like, during the run, it's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever. Terrible. Afterwards, it's euphoric almost.
You can't.
It's euphoric.
You can't bottle that feeling up. You can't get it anywhere else. You can't besides like physically pushing yourself to a place that you never thought you could be at.
It's the same thing.
That's the thing.
Yes, I was looking around like, none of us are forced to be here.
Nope.
None of us are forced to be here. We're all here by choice because we all want to push ourselves.
That was the great part.
Such a beautiful.
And there was some comment on one of my TikToks where it's like, it doesn't matter what mileage you run.
No,
that's why running's so cool.
Who cares?
Like, the ultra runners, great, good for you.
Good for you.
It's all the same goal at the end of the day. You want to run a sub-3 marathon. You want to run a 10K, 5K. It doesn't matter, right? We're all here for the collective goal of just bettering ourselves, doing things that are challenging and difficult, and having the discipline to get through it, even though we don't want to.
Absolutely. And even though it's so hard, you still do it.
And what was super cool too is that I think probably what you don't even understand is that it's life advice. You never know who's watching. You never know who you're inspiring
in life,
right? Like, so some people came up to us, and this has happened to me before, but like I didn't expect it to happen this time because you just never know.
Yep.
And I wasn't all green because I was going like a color. So they came up to me and Cam, and I think they came up to you actually, and they were like,
I think
we were following you.
Yeah.
Right.
And I said I was following him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they said to me,
there's this couple, whatever, random couple. We never met them before. Never talked.
We were pacing them. Yeah. Or at least I was pacing them. Yeah. Right. They're like, we were just trying to follow you and trying to keep going. And I was like, I'm pacing him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he really wasn't, because he slowed down for me sometimes. But like, I was just like, it's such a beautiful moment. Yeah. Like, it's just a beautiful chain reaction. You never know who's
watching you behind. You never know.
And there were people watching those guys in front of him. Yep. And like, guess what? The people behind us had to match our pace. Yeah. Right? In order to keep pushing themselves.
Yep.
And that pushed somebody else behind them.
Crazy.
And that's just that's the beautiful chain reaction of like, hey, you know what? Like, I could walk right now.
Yep. But they're not walking.
I could stop right now.
Yep.
This is they're not walking. I have to keep going.
Yep.
They kept going. I have to keep going.
And that's what
beautiful.
That's life.
It's beautiful.
You never know who's watching. You never know who you might inspire at any point in your life.
100%.
And by you just doing a little bit more, you're inspiring that next person to just do a little bit more, which inspires that next person and that next person. And that is how you build a great community. And that's why the running community is so great. Like, it really, there really is nothing better. And like, I always post a lot of videos about running. I definitely want to be like more of a content creator than just running, but like the running videos always do so well because everyone is just so supportive.
They understand it.
They
understand it. It's not easy. It's actually extremely difficult. And no one's holding you to gunpoint, right? Nope. For most of us, like, it's not like, life
or death.
This is a choice that we all
paid $300 to go run this.
To make.
We paid money to do this.
Yes, we paid money. We woke up early. We're losing sleep.
Yeah.
We trained, we practiced, all this stuff. And then like
it all comes together. Culmination. Half marathon, ultra, 5K, 10K, 1 mile. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you push yourself, that's all that we're here for. And we're going to support every single person. And that's what the running community is about. So we finished the race. We get all our stuff. We'll talk more about that if we want to. But so we get home. Now you understood how this feels. So for all runners, because when you're running, pretty much all you need or what you're trying to do is eat as much bad carbs as you can, or goos, whatever they are, like candy. It doesn't matter what it is. Like especially during a marathon, like there'll be people handing out pretzels, candy,
Andy Glaze,
things like that.
Nerd sour clusters.
Yeah, exactly.
He loves those.
So. But think about that. Yep. You're running 13.1 miles and putting all this sugar and just like carbs, liquid, fake food into your body.
Stuff.
So how do you think you're going to feel at the end of it? You give us some. I think you went to the bathroom. I don't know how many times. Wow. I did my one bathroom for like 20 minutes. I just sat in there and just like let it happen because it's terrible.
Right. Dang,
But that's how all runners know this. Like
it's true.
I just sat in there. I let it happen. You just got to let it out. And I didn't even do much. Like I had a piece of sourdough and some water. You had like 17 goos.
This was actually really bad. This is like not even funny. Like
this is pretty more bad. Like I will say this, and I know more than running, that is the worst part because you can't do anything about it. Like it's okay if my body is hurting, but like when my stomach is just like when I can't even sit still.
No, yeah, that's really what it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Especially when you're stuck in the car. Too.
It was. Oh no! See, honestly, the car ride back, I was literally back, shower. It was cool. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
That's where you were really bad.
Yeah.
But then after the shower, I was like, I go sit down. I'm like, why is my stomach killing me? I like move an inch.
Can't eat,
I move an inch to the left. I'm like, my stomach is actually like just turning. Right. Yeah. I moved. I can't drink water. Like my stomach hurts so much. I can't drink electrolytes, Gatorade. I'm trying to eat a little rice. I literally can't even do it.
That's a pro tip too. Like people think after halves and full marathons, you can just like immediately go eat.
Yes. No.
Like a bunch of carbs. Like no, you have to settle yourself back in because you've done so much. Right. Usually it's like a smoothie. I had some tea actually just right after just to settle, some green tea. Pro hack. But yeah, so. Like rice, anything that's easy to get
sparkling
down.
water
Exactly,
with a little Gatorade.
Yeah.
I said the diluted Gatorade, which actually really helped me.
I didn't know that. So go ahead.
Oh my god, it was actually terrible. We were watching this. I like with the Dodger Red Sox game was on, and it made me want to throw up.
Oh, literally, I didn't know that.
What, the Dodger Red Sox?
Yeah. I didn't know. Oh, sorry. Like, why did you? What do you mean? I knew it was on. Did it make you want to throw up?
Oh, no. Sorry. It was just more like. It's just like more of like just an association with how I felt like this Dodgers Red Sox game.
It
was just like a gross game. It was gross outside.
Yep.
My stomach felt gross. I was just up and going to the bathroom. It kept going. I mean, like probably every 20 minutes.
Yeah,
literally every 20 minutes. I tried to sleep because I was so tired.
Yep.
I couldn't even lay down because that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
After a minute, finally, this Gatorade, sparkling water, by the way, Gatorade. Fantastic combo.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a sparkling Gatorade.
I mean, there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
sparkling water plus Gatorade is a sparkling Gatorade. Everybody, that is a drink right there.
It is a hack, huh? Anyway, after that, started to feel a little bit better. Ate some rice, ate some chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Stomach finally, after probably about 5-6 hours,
it settled.
And then, whew.
Well, okay. We had planned. I think we planned this a couple episodes ago. We knew what we were going to have after the marathon, which is going to be our classic Domino's order.
Oh, I can't. Oh my god.
Actually, hold on.
So good.
We were already planning for this, right? And we're like, there's a Domino's pretty close to us. Like, we bet it delivers, right? You know,
it's about 4 miles.
Yeah, it's like
not
3
bad.
miles, not even that far. 3 or 4. And so I go on there, I see it, and I'm like, it's saying it can't deliver, even though it's like open. And I'm like, check on the app or whatever, check on the website. You're like, let me see. Turns out it's a Domino's that just doesn't deliver, which I've never seen before.
It's a carryout only. No, I know those.
Really, they have
those?
those?
It was in DC.
Okay, yeah. So you were saying like,
terrible.
I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. Right? I don't want to go pick it up. And I was like, I mean, there's no really better place for.
I remember you said you were looking. We could get pizza, and I was like,
yeah,
you know, I'd rather not have.
Exactly. So then I was just like, we wanted this. Yeah. We knew we wanted this. It's good. Let's just go drive. And it was good to get out there. We drove.
It was good
to go get. But yeah, like at first we were not going to get.
We were not going. Thank God we did.
No,
thank God we did.
And that was some of the best pizza.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yes.
Food, not pizza.
Right. Also with the combo with the Wingstop.
We ordered a Wingstop ranch too. Like what I tell you, and this is not a joke. Like this should be a menu item, first of all.
Yes.
And this should be a collaboration item,
yes.
second of all.
Yes.
Wingstop and Domino's should have this collaboration.
This is our goal. Clip this.
Yeah.
This is our goal. We want a collab item, the SimmBros.
Yeah.
SimmBros slice?
Yeah, the SimmBros slice, the SimmBros meal, whatever.
SimmBros meal. It's a handmade pan pizza from Domino's and the Wingstop Ranch. If they can collab,
you get them both at the same time. When I had the first night, and this is not a joke.
No, really not a joke.
One of the best things.
Really not a joke.
I remember, I actually, the ranch with the barbecue, with the bacon and the pepper.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
On the handmade pan, it's like, this is actually
I'm getting
a
hungry
religious experience. It really
it's like,
it's not, it's
I say, Chris, you're being hyperbolic.
Yeah.
You're over exaggerating.
Bill Simmons type.
You couldn't be more
it was crazy.
accurate.
I literally told you what I first.
It was like yes. It was like a religious experience. I remember what it was for me. I started eating and I was like, oh, this is really good. And then like I don't know what happened, but like middle slice 2, I was like, oh my God, this is actually fantastic.
Yeah,
like this is fantastic. I could eat like 17 of these.
It was really good.
It was like, whoa, like. This is actually so.
It was one of the better things I remember.
Yes, it was a perfect way to end off the marathon.
Yeah, perfect way. Wow, and then we were back in it. But I remember I saw your socks when you were showering. So I got out of the shower. Their socks were pretty red right there.
Socks were bloody. I almost lost 2 toenails.
Yeah,
I'm still recovering. Like they're so loose, both of them. But it is actually feeling a little better each day. It was a rough run, man. I need better shoes too, I think. But either way, I just won a Nike gift card at work, so I think I did.
Wow, we finished the marathon.
Shit.
There's some things to say though.
Oh God.
It was a great marathon for you. I'm glad we beat the time. It was good times, but we made a video on this. The San Francisco Marathon, I wouldn't recommend it to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
As your first one, if for me doing it, and understanding it, like, I guess if it was your first one, you don't really know anything different. Like, you don't really know anything different.
I just know it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be like that. First of all, like, the start time was really early.
Too early.
Again, that's something that's like, okay, whatever. If it has to be early, it has to be early. But like you were saying, if it's going to be early, then you have to close the Golden Gate Bridge and allow us to run on it, right? Like not on the side.
Space.
I can literally go and run on the Golden Gate Bridge right now if I wanted to. Like in that same area. 100%. It's not, and it's probably honestly going to be less people.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So like,
100%.
I don't know what the draw is there. And then second of all, it's just the logistics of everything, right? Like, you get there, you don't even really know where you start. Like when you click on the map or on the hyperlink to the start line, it gives you like coordinates.
Yes, there wasn't even an address.
Like, tell me where we start or where we end. It just gives you coordinates. Like I'm supposed to put these coordinates into an Uber? Like what are you talking about here?
How do I get here?
No,
what's the address?
Exactly. And then
traffic too.
Traffic, yeah, but it wasn't even that bad.
We hopped out of the car.
Yeah, we did, but I think that was normal. We got pretty far. I would say that traffic wasn't super bad. All right. But there need to be more signage on like for the Ubers, like where the Ubers get in. Like in LA Marathon, LA Half, it's like Ubers this way. You're parking this way, right? Yeah. There was none of that there. There was no infrastructure available, and the gear check too. So normally, when you're running any race, like if you're running a 10K or something and the race loops around, okay, that makes sense for the gear check to be right near where the finish line is. But when you're finishing a race that's 5+ miles away, how can you check a bag and have to go back to go get that gear? Like, At the LA Marathon, the gear check truck goes to the finish line.
Yes.
Like that's what
basically what you're saying with this half marathon, it doesn't start and end at the same place.
No.
Which you know what?
Which makes sense.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I don't think it makes sense, but that is how it works.
Yeah, that's not how it works. LA Marathon.
You gotta bring the gear to the finish line.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to.
And not okay, if it was an easy like 0.2 mile walk or something. Even that is something.
Wait. It was the finish line for the full mile.
It was the finish line for the
full marathon.
But so that doesn't matter.
Okay.
The half marathon, a lot of people run the half marathon. Like
right.
There should be logistics of at every finish line, you should have access to your gear.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
that is like where are you
finishing?
Line? Yep, we're gonna bring your gear to you.
So
terrible.
That was terrible.
Yes, and then the shuttle afterwards.
Oh yeah, well we didn't even talk. We'll get to the end, like the aid stations.
Oh,
too.
Go for it.
First of all, like I think there was like one aid station every 3 to 4 miles.
Terrible.
Like that can't happen.
Cannot happen.
People are saying I'm soft. People are saying I don't know.
No cups.
No. Like
no cups.
First of all, there needs to be more aid stations, and second of all, the aid stations were not properly staffed. There was not enough people handing out water. No. Cam was going through this situation where, like, dude, and I know I'll always go back to it because it's the only couple races I've run because I lived in LA. But all the LA races, I never had a problem. There was so many people out there handing out water. Everything, it was abundant. Right. I never worried about if I was getting enough because even on one of the aid stations, they were just on a table. Like the water was just on the table. You're not supposed to stop. Like the whole thing about these volunteers that they're supposed to hold out the water while you're running so you grab it and you never break stride. That's the key. You had to go stop at the table and go pick it up.
Yes. Terrible. I missed one aid station and because there were no cups, and I was like, oh wow, I am not gonna have any electrolytes or any water for 6 miles.
Yeah.
Now. Because there was the 3 miles to get there, and then 3 miles until the next one.
That's crazy.
And that can't happen.
People are calling me soft.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
What's wrong with having an aid station
at every mile? There should be an aid station every mile. Like, not on the ultra. I understand
if you don't want the water, it's fine.
Exactly.
But
like you never know when someone wants. Yes. Say someone's on a schedule once every 2 miles, right? They want water on mile 2, and you want water on mile 3. So what? Like you should have the option to go get it.
Thank you.
Or if you want water on 1 mile, electrolytes on another, like you should have the option. When you're paying $350 for a marathon, like you should have it.
What else am I paying for?
And then the last thing, before we even get to the shuttles, that there weren't enough medals. Someone on our video commented saying they didn't get enough medals. Yeah. They finished the race and didn't get a medal.
That's terrible.
Like, how's that possible?
It was because people can elect to not choose to not have a medal for like carbon reasons, and then they took them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing?
Terrible.
You're trying to look cool by saying you don't like you care about this carbon thing, and then you're going to take a medal.
Terrible.
Like, what's happening? And then the last thing, you get into it. Like we said, the half marathon finish line was like 4 miles away from the other marathon.
Yes, from the start line.
From the main, and the main marathon finish line. That was
right. Yeah, same place. Terrible. Okay, because we had to go. First of all, we're waiting in line after this half marathon. It's like
it's so cold.
8 a.m.
They also said they were gonna have the heat sheets for us.
It's freezing.
No heat sheets.
Budget
cuts.
Man. I can't feel my Achilles.
Yep.
partially torn. And we're waiting in this long line to hop in a yellow school bus.
Yellow. We just missed the coach one too.
For like 14-year-olds, right? My knees are scraping the seat in front of me.
Exactly.
Terrible.
We also just missed the nice bus.
We did.
Sucks.
We were stuck in this bus. We didn't even move for at least 30 minutes?
We were in the bus for 45 minutes.
And then the drive, a 4-mile drive, took forever.
Oh, we were in that drive for 45 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were in total, we were on this bus for probably about an hour, 15 hour, 30.
Yeah.
Like, no, because we left at like 10.
Yeah.
So it was even longer. So
we were sitting there, goosebumps. Everybody had goosebumps next to me because everyone was cold.
So we're on this bus for like an hour 45 in total.
Yep.
And all just to get back to the first start line.
I'll just get back to the start line, and then there were no signs on how to get back.
Oh my God.
Where the buses drop you off, there should be a sign that says, "Oh, marathon finish line this way."
Yes.
Like,
right.
We had no idea where to go. We asked someone.
We asked the guy, like, where do we go? He's like, I don't know. I'm looking too.
And then that nice lady told us where to go. She was like, I think it's this way.
Oh my God. Yeah, no signage. What?
Yeah.
They just dropped us off in the middle of the road.
They just dropped us off.
Dropped
us off and said, get off and do whatever.
God.
It was actually pretty funny because we were coming off the bus. And, you know, in San Francisco, there's not many black people. So, like, we were coming out of the bus and there was, like, a couple people just, like, taking videos, not of us, but like I think they wanted to see like whoever they had, like whoever was on the bus, they were like family members or whatever. Yeah. It was just pretty funny. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't remember. Wait, what?
You don't remember that? It was like a couple people just like taking videos, waiting for someone to get out of the bus, and I was like, hey, this is like we're in the league or whatever. It was pretty funny.
You did say that.
You didn't notice it. They were filming. Oh, I was like, you know, we're the only black people on this bus right now, so you know how it goes.
Anyway, yeah. Overall, I think it's a positive experience just because of the euphoria and the feeling of pushing yourself to get to a place. I highly recommend anybody, if you've never ran 3 miles before, run a 5K. If you've never ran 6 miles before, run a 10K. If you never ran 13 miles before, run a half. If you haven't run 26, run a full. Okay, I think you got pushing yourself and achieving that goal, getting to that point, is one of the best things I've ever done. It's such a beautiful moment, and I'm so glad that I did it.
Yeah, one of the questions I have for you, or maybe even a couple.
Yeah.
Now that you've completed it, what is something you wish you had known before running your first one? Like after running, you completed it. What's something you wish you told yourself?
I always said well, talking about like philosophical or like actually like physically running.
No, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay, so then two things, and I've mentioned these before, but the first one, I wish I did more zone 2 cardio. Mm-hmm. That would have helped, lower my heart rate. I think my heart rate was just too high, which is why I almost passed out. So definitely wish I did that. But also B, I wish I never told myself that I couldn't do anything. And honestly, I am kind of glad that I told myself I couldn't do it, because now I see that I did it, and now anything that I've told myself I can't do in the past, off the table. No, everything is free reign. I can do whatever. You can't stop it.
Yeah, you can't. I think that's a good one.
Question for you.
Yeah.
I know you got one more for me. I think
if I can remember it.
No problem. Which do you think is more likely for you? Sub 3 or sub 1/2?
Sub 1/2 is insane. What are you talking about?
That would be like
sorry, bro. You should say like sub 130 half. That would be
really
more. Well, that's half of a marathon. That would make more sense.
No, but like obviously the longer it's not like even. So it'd be like sub 110.
Yeah, okay. I think 120 because I ran a 128 on the marathon.
Right, because you also knew you had.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you had to absolutely empty the tank,
I would rather do it shorter burst.
Sub 115 or sub 3.
I think sub 115 is way hard. Oh my god, sub 115 is hard.
Wait, which do you think you could do?
I would just be more inclined to actually. I think I would run a sub 3 marathon rather than a sub 115 half. I just think that's the half is just you would have to be burning, right? Yeah. A sub 3 marathon is still burning at like 6:55.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just. I guess it's just ridiculous.
No, I'm not saying you're gonna do it. I'm saying like which is more likely.
I think I would say that because that's probably 6:55. Like a sub 115 is what, like 6?
Probably about 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
6 for 13 on flat ground, not uphill.
No, of course it had to be the right course too. Even like slight downhill course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that you did it, looking back, would you have rather done a 10K first or a 5K, or are you glad you did the half?
No, I'm glad I did the half because I ran 5Ks. I ran 10Ks. Yeah, right. And so
whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. So in my head, I was like, I don't need to pay probably like $200 to get a medal to run 6 miles. Yeah. Me personally, I did not need to, especially since I was like practicing and training and I was getting 6, 7, 8 miles relatively easy. 13 was always the push. I mean, the most I ever got to was 11. At a very high heart rate.
And you would have said you probably would have done 13 by yourself first before running?
I would have I should have ran 13 by myself. But I think, again, the most important thing was just doing more zone 2 and just like expanding my heart rate.
Yeah.
Variability, I guess?
No, just like
capacity?
Yeah. Capacity. It's your aerobic base.
Yeah. You
need to make sure to do more of that first as opposed to
100%. That's what speed. That's what I'm only gonna do,
just right now while you're just building yourself up,
until marathon season.
I don't know when that's gonna be.
Not for a while.
I think probably the same for a lot of other people. Like, I don't think you should be paying for a 5K or a 10K. Pretty much, like it's not really worth it.
For some people, it is.
Yeah, for some people,
not for everybody.
Yeah,
right.
For people who are really trying to push themselves, I really think you could do a half. Like. I've been saying this from the beginning. If you can do a 5K right now, or even if you can do if you can just do a couple miles here and there, if you give yourself 12 weeks to really train, you'll be surprised at what you can do.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Spinning image of it.
Unfortunately,
people are like, well, I can't. You
can.
really
You can. You just got to do it.
You just have, you really can. It's a lot different. And then once you do, you start to realize, and everyone has to go through this, where you just realize that, oh, I could have done this the whole time.
It's really it's a mental thing.
Like, I mean, my first race, you say I'm insane. I know I am. Like, I didn't run anything. I just ran a marathon. I went straight to it.
That's unbelievable.
I just went straight to it. No pre-race. I had no idea what I was doing. Longest I'd ever run was 16 miles, and I was just like, whatever.
I think that's dumb. I think it's dumb. I think it's
your will, baby.
I think it's unsafe, maybe dangerous.
I don't think that was unsafe.
I don't think everybody should do that at home. But hey, I'm glad it worked for you.
I don't think that's unsafe. I think that's like, I at least trained, and I finished in 3:38. But yeah,
and with that, we're gonna take a little break,
and we're back. How you feeling?
Good.
PTSD at all?
Yes, actually, sometimes when I see certain clips, like when I see clips of me running, I don't feel PTSD. But when I see the trail, that's when I get PTSD.
What when you see the goose in the cupboard?
Honestly, not yet. Oh. The goose, because
I hate goose because
it's when I taste it. The next time I taste it, it's gonna be terrible.
Terrible. I don't know why. I don't even know why you do them. I don't know why you do.
I feel like they give me energy. They give me good energy. Yeah, I guess I'll do candy next time.
Now you know Andy Glaze. He's like, bro, you don't have to do any. Like, it's just carbs. And what tastes better? Like, goo is just terrible.
Yeah, I'll probably just
do
candy.
It's gross.
It's the caffeine that's nice.
I mean, I really think it's more the carbs than the caffeine. Like, I really think that.
Maybe it's a good combo.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll do some Nerds gummy clusters. See what's up with that.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, challenge of the week. Do something that challenges you. Why are you laughing?
Challenge of the week. That's what the challenge of the week is.
That just clicked. But okay. Do challenge of the week. Think of something that you told yourself you're not good at.
Yeah. I like
it could be something random. I'm not a reader. I don't read books. I told myself I'm not a reader. I'm not going to read books.
He's reading.
I'm reading a book right now because it's something that interests me.
I'm reading right now.
You used to make fun of me for saying
no, I like it. Yeah.
Already right. Just watch the TV. Come on.
All right, see, now you
No, come on.
You got off it.
Anyway,
challenge of the week.
New
challenge.
Yeah. No. So figure out something that you told yourself you're not good at. Maybe you said, I'll never be a computer science guy. I'm not a coder. Take a coding class. Watch a YouTube video about coding. Everything's free nowadays. Do it. Don't tell yourself you can't do anything ever again.
Yeah, and remember, that's something that will make you a better person. And by you doing that and you pushing yourself just a little bit, someone who's watching you is going to push themselves a little bit harder.
There's always
someone who's watching them is going to push themselves a little bit harder.
There's always watching. It's a beautiful chain effect.
Someone's always watching you. So you might as well put on a show for them, because what's the point if you're not going to? And with that, post half marathon edition, no sports this week. We got a big month. It's August.
Oh yeah,
fantasy season.
You guys are gonna get tired of sports
season. Yeah. Baseball playoffs coming up relatively soon. Wow. We just got
good time.
We got some good times. We're gonna go deep into fantasy, deep into the NFL.
You're gonna have
all things
when the baseball's on. You gotta have a beer.
I don't know if I want a beer.
When baseball's on, you gotta have a beer.
Why?
Playoff baseball. That's how it goes.
Can I just have a seltzer?
And with that,
we'll see y'all next week.
Stay locked.